These were the initial values with the original saddle, and I've got the original saddle resting in front of my blank here, and I've marked this new saddle taking into consideration these discrepancies, and that's where we're going to start. So I'll start this process by striking an arc. All of this is coming off. I've already got the radius matched to the original saddle. We'll go over to the drill press radius disc sander and take this down. Okay, this is our next step. I have erred on the side of caution and left this a little bit higher than it needs to be because we need room to move this back from that leading edge. This calibration I will actually do by hand with the knuckle vise and a small file. We're just about there. There's two things that you need to bear in mind when you're doing this, because as you file back, you lengthen the string, which lowers the pitch, and as you drop down, there's less fretting tension, and that also lowers the pitch. So it's all part of the dance. First string, 7th fret. That's good. So before we go any further, I just want to describe that so you get a sense of the kind of topographic form. These two strings go beyond the confines of that bridge slot. The rest of the strings fall within those confines. These are the multiple stages we went through to get that compensated nut lined up. Before we go through the final tuning check, I'm just kind of pointing out what we did. So the low E string needed to be moved right to the back of that saddle. The A string is pretty well dead center. Both the D and the G are past the confines of that original bridge slot. So without this extra little cantilevered bit, these two middle strings would never be in tune. The B string is almost dead center in the slot, and the high E string is just slightly ahead of the slot. Let's do our proverbial tuning test. You can see and hear for yourself. Third string. You've heard and saw, looking at the tuner, all the various calibrations we did, but it always comes down to simple chords. First position G, A minor 9, exact same chord, an octave higher. Here's an E major 9, first position. Here's that first position D chord. even the simple C form with a G on top. Move it up 2 frets, it's D. Move it up to 8th and 10th fret, and it's a G. A major. Let that play.